Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Gavin from Balls to You, and I'm going to try and document my trip to the ham show over in Germany. So I'm just about to head over now to Kev's house where we're going to link up with Luke, and then I'm hopefully going to drive us safely within the speed limits of the United Kingdom to the airport. So sit back, grab a drink, and hopefully you enjoy this ride and I can get some great footage for you guys. So let's get on the road. Well, we're here safe, me, Luke and Kev. We're just going to go and catch the buzz now to get to our terminal. So hopefully we can get some real good footage of some... So currently, Kev is trying to lead us to where we need to go. I ain't got a clue. I'm just following him. Oh look, purple ball. So we're just about to board the plane. It is Friday the 13th, so fingers crossed we make it. So we've landed safe and sound, Friday the 13th, we've still made it safely. A few beers later on the plane. Yeah, and we're here. Very quick, safe, EasyJet, couldn't recommend them enough. First class travel, as always. So that's where we stopped last night, and that's where we're going to stop again tonight. I just want to say Germany is the cleanest country and most efficient country I've been to so far. These pair are chatting a load of BS, but it's been absolutely awesome. We've got an awesome supermarket, fresh. Just waiting on the taxi to turn up. Not sure how much it's going to cost, but it's interesting. What's the word I'm looking for? It's an adventure, that's for sure. So next stop, ham show. So stay tuned. Let's get there. So we just sat here waiting to go in. There's like a sort of a cafe next door to the actual venue. So we basically got our tickets. We've just come in here. We've had a cup of coffee. We've had a little bit of breakfast. So we're just waiting to go in now. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to film inside. But I will ask, and I will try and get some footage for you guys to show you exactly what it's about. But it is a completely different experience to the IHS Doncaster shows, the Tinley show that I've been to, the Canadian shows that I've been to. Not in a bad way or in a better way. It's just different, and this is the whole experience. You know, the whole adventure of it all is just seeing the difference, how other countries and other breeders do things, which really interests me. So. Yeah, we're going to go and go through the doors and let's see what it's about. Had some food. We've done round one this morning at the reptile show. We just had some food at Cafe de Sol. Very nice place. Recommend it. $10 €10 for all you can eat. 9 till 1. So time for round 2 over at the show. So stay tuned. It is so busy in there. There is no way I could even attempt to get any footage. It's just absolutely manic, but people are great. So round 2, let's go and get this done. First out the gate is this clown. Now I'm going to tell you the story behind this guy. Now I saw this guy on Morph Market. Now I didn't know it was the same snake that I saw on Morph Market until I got back and me and Kevin was talking about it. But this particular snake I saw on Morph Market, and it was labelled as a clown male possible yellow belly. After our lunch, we went back into the show. It was a lot more quieter, which made it a lot more easier for us to have a walk around and physically look and speak to the breeders and have a chat about some of the animals. Now, this particular snake, I wasn't really looking for anything. However, this guy really caught my attention. Now again, as I said, he was labelled as a clown, possible yellow belly clown. And as you can see, he's definitely more than a clown. And this is where the experience comes in. And experience comes with obviously time, patience, all that sort of thing, and having a keen eye. I believe spotting genes in ball pythons can be sometimes a bit like looking at art. Some people have got the eye for it, some people haven't. This guy here is definitely a yellow belly clown male, 100%. You can just tell the colours are far amplified. The white flames that are coming up the side. This guy's eaten yesterday, so I'm not going to mess with him too much. As you can see as well, the exaggerated head pattern, but overall yellow belly in a clown will amplify the colour and bring in some real nice beautiful reds and yellows, and you'll get the reds mainly on the dorsal stripes, as you can see there. And again, with the yellow belly side of things, you've got these white flames coming up from the belly like so. And again, just an absolutely beautiful animal. Again, some obliterated pattern and exaggerated pattern down there, down the belly. And as you can see, like I said guys, the overall colour of this snake far exceeds just a normal clown, and I've produced enough normal clowns in my time to know whether or not what's normal and what's not, and you can see that this guy is not a normal clown. So this is a yellow belly clown male, and an absolute beautiful one at that. He's currently smashing his food like a trooper. And I look forward to making some yellow belly combo clowns here at the HQ. So this was my pickup number 2. Now I hadn't, like I said, I hadn't planned on going there and buying any snakes, but I certainly found a few diamonds in the rough. This was number 2, and again I'll tell you the story about this. Again, after lunch, when we came back and we was able to have a walk around and sort of, you know, pay some attention to the actual tables and the animals that were on the tables, I noticed, and this, as you can see, is a clown, and it's a male, and this was actually labelled as a cinnamon clown. Now, again, knowing what we know, again, you know, knowing your genes, you know, taking your time, researching your particular genes and how they look, we can see that this is not a cinnamon clown. In actual fact, this beautiful one is a Enchi clown, as we can see by the head stamp, and again the beautiful reds that the Enchi's bringing in to the dorsal, and again the very clean and sort of melted pattern that the Enchi brings to the clown combo. Now it could also be blade. The pairing on this, and again a lot of people don't realise whether or not they've got blade in their clowns. I've certainly got a lesser blade clown male, but the pairing on this was a pewter clown bred to a Enchi het clown female. So yes, pastel was in the mix, and yes, cinnamon was also in the mix because of it being a pewter clown to a Enchi het clown, but we can see that this is definitely not pastel, it's definitely not cinnamon. The only other gene involved in the actual mix was Enchi, so we can actually see that this is an Enchi clown. Now again, could there be blade that's making it so bright and clean? Possibly. And bringing in some extra colours, because it certainly does remind me a little bit of an Orange Dream Enchi, obviously minus the clown, but I produced some Orange Dream Enchis a couple of years back, and the colours are very similar. The reds on the dorsal stripe, the sort of gold yellows in the alien heads. I'm not saying there's OD in there. What I'm trying to say is the colours sort of match an OD slash blade type colouring. Blades can also give a very unique colour similar to an Orange Dream as well, but I do believe at very least this is an Enchi clown, possible blade, but we will soon see. So it's Sunday, day after the show. I couldn't get no footage at the show, guys. There was that many people there. It was absolutely nuts. There was loads of great animals there, loads of great breeders, chatted to loads of people. And for me, the people there were absolutely fantastic. The breeders who I spoke to were awesome. It was just so cramped. You just had no room to move. Now, I did find a few diamonds in the rough, which I'll share with you maybe on another video very soon. But for now, what I want to say to you guys, this is all for those people in the UK or in the States or in Canada who have never been to a ham show. I want to try and give you guys, or I wanted to try and give you more of a, what was it like? How hard was it to get here? All that sort of stuff. Finding a hotel. I kind of did everything at the last minute. I tried to do everything on the cheap as well, because at the end of the day, it's close to Christmas. Not all of us have got lots of money to spend. So it was pretty decent. The hotel cost for the three of us €210, obviously split between three of us. And that was for 2 nights. No bed and no breakfast involved. No food involved. It was just literally €210. It was really good, to be fair. The rooms were so clean. Everything was so neat and tidy. You just want somewhere to get your head down, that sort of thing. Caf de Sol, I think it is, or Caf de la Sol, or whatever. That place next to the ham show was amazing. Probably the best place in Ham for food and for drinks, meeting people, chatting, talking, having a break from the reptile show. So that's literally 2 minutes up the road from the ham show itself. Now the show itself was almost like, it reminded me of like a cattle market, and I don't mean that's how it looked, but basically it was like a cattle market. So it was split over like 2 or 3 rooms. The tables were very small. I felt sorry for the vendors. The width of the tables weren't the greatest, and it was quite cramped. So maybe the venue would require somewhere a bit bigger in the future, but it was pretty good. Really enjoyed it. It was the experience at the end of the day. So yeah, for those who are coming or thinking about coming to the ham show from the UK, flew out of London Luton, very easy. Got into Dortmund, I think it is, straight through. Great airport, no real issues. Taxis, there's no Uber over here, which was surprising. So everything was done via taxi, and it would help, and I would advise you guys to maybe learn a little bit of German before you come out. It does make it a lot easier. But with that being said, we're just waiting now for the taxi. We're going to head out and head back over to the airport, and hopefully get back in time for when our new acquisitions get to the house. So fingers crossed we get there in time. But for now, I'm going to leave that with you guys. Thanks again for all your support. Love and respect you all. Thanks for tuning in. Hope this gives you a little bit of an insight into what goes on over here at the ham show, or what to do and how to do it. Like I said, sorry I couldn't film, but rules are rules. So with that being said, hope you're all well. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.